Cancer, welcome to SIKIKSYD. I am SIKIKSYD. All the information you can find in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD, and all of the products that I sell here at SIKIKSYD, those are in the description box down below. Thank you so much for your kind comments, likes, subscriptions, gifts, readings, bookings, and referrals. So this is a reading for Cancer. You don't have to be a Cancer to resonate with this reading. This is a reading for Sun, Moon, Ascendant, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter in Cancer. You can have Cancer anywhere in your astrological chart. You could be indirectly connecting to someone who has Cancer in their astrological chart, or you just came across this reading and it resonates for you, okay? So, I mean, I get a lot of people who message and email and just tell me that they're like, oh, I watched this reading that you filmed years ago and it resonated for me. It just happened to me yesterday. Like the reading, everything that you predicted in that reading, it just happened to me today. So thank you so much for your support. This is for Cancer. Remember to come back to this reading to see if it resonates for you. If you want to see how you may resonate with this reading, check your moon sign. Okay, and where you may have Cancer in your astrological chart. Remember, it is prediction for the future, so you have to come back to the reading to see if it's happened for you. And the more that you interact with the reading, the more likely it is to come into fruition for you. Okay, so comment, like, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, as SIKIKSYD. All right, Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's see. What is your future? Okay. Okay. Major life events happening for you. Lots of messages. Congratulations on your promotion at work. Okay. Let's begin your reading, Cancer. Okay. So, you have the overall energy that you will be in the future and you'll be dealing with is the messenger. So you could be giving a message, you could also be receiving a message, okay? Some of you guys work in mail or the post office, or some of you guys may be receiving some form of mail, message, call, phone call, video call, a letter. There is, in the future, major life events that are occurring for you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. This is fixed energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn. You get Aquarian energy, Sagittarius, Pisces, Ophiuchus energy. Okay. Now, you feel really lucky in the future. You feel like something is happening at just the right time. It's happening now because it wasn't supposed to happen at any other time, but now everything is happening in divine order, in divine time. It's a divine plan. I do feel like you're being willing to take a risk in your career and in your life in the future, and it's paying off. You get good news. This is message from, with this 8 of Wands here, messages from overseas for some of you, messages from other states, other countries, but these are good messages. Now, romantically speaking, many of you, if you're in a relationship or a marriage, these are messages that are going back and forth. This is like a video call, phone call, smoke signal. It's some type of message, right? In the future, in regards to love, your significant other and you will feel like you are destined to be with one another. Like, you guys are supposed to be together. This is destiny. This is what was supposed to happen, you know. It feels very aligned for you. It feels very lucky and abundant. And you will feel as if it's very peaceful. It's actually very calm, but very exciting at the same time. Okay. Now, if you're single and you're a masculine energy, you will be shooting your shot romantically at someone who is a single feminine energy. If you are a single feminine energy, you will be receiving a offer of love of someone who's masculine and shooting their shot at you. Okay. And I feel like this is about messages going back and forth, messages of love. I also feel like, it's Sagittarius to Mercury, so Sagittarius, Pisces, Ophiuchus. It could be Gemini, Virgo energy. But it's talking about the communication being very fast. It could be at a distance. Messages that you're going to learn from. You'll be learning something from it. And you will believe what is said. Okay, this could also have something to do with philosophy, psychology, spirituality, religion, or travel. All right. But the messages do go back and forth. They do bring you some level of peace, yet excitement. Right? You can't get more peaceful than Buddhist monks. Now, I feel like you could also be very in touch with your sacral chakra. That's what the orange is. I feel like you are going to feel very healthy, very stable, especially in regards to your career, your money, yourself. I do feel like you're taking your time with everything if you're a masculine energy, but it will pay off. Okay, it's like you take your time to look at every detail and it will pay off in the end. Okay, hard work really does pay off in this situation. I do see you feeling very financially stable. If you look, it's actually like you're on top of the world. You feel like you're on top of the world. I also see you receiving a solid love opportunity. Okay, if you are in a relationship or a marriage, you will feel as if your significant other is very faithful, very loyal, that they take their time to do everything, but that they are good through and through. The Knight of Pentacles is like the good guy, who's actually a good guy. Not just saying they're a good guy, but you can take them home to your parents and they'll love them. So you'll feel very stable in general, I feel, Cancer. And also there's a wish coming true for you. There's a major life event happening where if you are in a marriage or a relationship, something happens spontaneously. Because if you think of a flash, right, like you don't see that coming, right? Like, oh my God, right? But it is something most people are wanting to see, I guess you can say, when people flash, right? It's something coming true. Okay, there is a wish coming true. Remember, manifestation without action is just a wish. Okay, you gotta be proactive, you gotta have urgency, and you have to stay calm. Many of you are celebrities, you're very well known. Many of you could also be astrologers. You could be going to an astrologer, you could be an astrologer. What you don't see coming is that someone does see you romantically. You may feel like nobody sees you romantically, but someone does see you romantically, okay? And I see you being hopeful in the future. You don't see that coming, but I see you being hopeful regarding love in the future, okay? Was on my phone? I think that was my phone. See? Yes, it was my phone. But I do see you feeling as if a dream has come true for you. Okay. I also feel like if you're in a married relationship, that there is a feeling of it being very healing, being like exactly what you wished for with the star here. Also feeling as if your significant other truly sees you. Okay. Now, the energy that you need to be in the future is Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic, the number 37. And the number 10 could be significant for you, as well as the number 17. You also have Aquarius and Capricorn energy as well here. You also have the number 63, which is Winter's Dream, gestation period. Okay, so in the future, it's saying you got to be confident in regards to your abilities and what you're capable of. When we're talking about the magician has everything that they need to manifest exactly what it is that they want. We're also talking about very Mercurian energy, so we're also talking about your communication skills, social skills, as well as speech abilities, mental abilities. Yes, this does cover mental disabilities. This also covers speech impediments, okay? Mercurian energy is where we see a person's ability to, we see their ability to, well, not even their ability, I would say, because it's not really ability, but I mean, a magician is the ability to manifest because you have everything that you need, right? It's also saying you have other talents and abilities from other jobs that you'll be utilizing for the career that you have now, right? But when we're talking about the Mercurian energy, we are talking about how a person thinks and how they're able to actualize what they thought. Okay, because if you're just talking about Gemini, you're just going to be talking about Peter Pan syndrome, where it's like, you know, it's all about the dreams and, you know, never truly growing, right? Because it's not able to absolutely actualize because it's air. So that's why you need the Virgo energy of Mercury in order to actualize it, essentially. Now we're also talking about the messenger, right? So I feel like you're going to be what you are going to be in the body, the energy of in the future, right? The energy that you're going to be in the future, that you're going to be embodying, is being confident in how you communicate and how you think and how you actualize what you think and what you believe, okay? There's also a feeling of you doing something you've never done before. You could be graduating. You could be going to a place you've never been before. Okay. Doing something you've never done before. You have Winter's Dream, gestation period, number 63. So I'm not going to put the definition up here, but I will say it for a lot of you guys because a lot of people don't actually know what gestation is. But it's just talking about your development. It's a period of development, though, that happens in humans, and it takes a really long time to do so. Okay, it's a long time. And if you want to get scientific with it, it's between the conception. It lasts from 37 to 42 weeks in humans between conception and birth when a fetus grows inside a mother's womb. But really, I mean, it's basically talking about, we're talking about the number 63. I mean, someone could actually be pregnant. Someone could be pregnant here. But I'm seeing this also be about humanitarianism, something that you have been wanting to bring into fruition. I feel like there's things that you feel have been frozen, that you've really dreamt about, that it's now time to birth. It's now time to have it come into being because it's gone through a gestation period, essentially. Winter's Dream, it also makes me feel like this is something you've been dreaming since winter. it's also saying like, hey, baby. It's also saying there's a feeling of spiritual depth. Some of you guys could be spiritual teachers or going to a spiritual teacher. Okay. But for many of you also, like, the energy you have to be in is be so confident in yourself that you would rather be alone than be involved in anything that doesn't have spiritual depth or spiritual meaning. Recognize your value, recognize your worth, essentially. Wow, really interesting reading for you. I felt like you are receiving a message and it took time to formulate that message or something of that nature. Okay, this has been your reading. Interested in the products that I sell, go ahead to the description box, link down below. Check it out. Thank you so much for supporting Psychic Sid.